Football transfer rumors. Liverpool land Valverde for £77 million. Liverpool's bid to sign 25% of the world's midfielders continues apace, and the latest to come into the crosshairs for a second time, we think. It is hard to keep track. Is Real Madrid's Fed Valverde perhaps miffed by losing out on Jude Bellingham? The Reds seemed determined to land one of Madrid's other central players as revenge and have already been sniffing around Frenchman Aurelien Tchouameni this summer. Jurgen Klopp has now turned his attention to Uruguay's Valverde, and reports in Spain have come up with £77 million from their random transfer figure number generator. Watch this space and then watch other spaces as Liverpool turn next to Romeo Lavia from Southampton and Bayern Munich is. To make room for all these incomings to the Anfield engine room, frivolous speculation is required on those existing. The exit door, and Saudi Arabia now provides the perfect vehicle for such an idle gossip. A 32-year-old with a history of injury trouble looks ripe for that, so carefully step forward Thiago Alcantara. Something about him removing Liverpool from his bio on some social media page somewhere is apparently indisputable evidence that the Spaniard's time on Merseyside is over. Steven Gerrard is on the lookout for players people have heard of after going through his squad list at Al Ittifaq and not having a Scooby. Makes sense then to believe that his old mate Jordan Henderson could head to Saudi and help sort that rubble out. As could another Gerrard bestie, Aston Villa's Philip Coutinho. Perhaps Gerrard will just reform Liverpool's 2013 to 2014 near-miss title squad and also give Joe Flanagan and Martin Skrtel a bell. One former target who definitely won't be starting in Liverpool's 8-man midfield next season is Mason Mount. The England man has issued a hostage-style video on social media revealing his release from Chelsea to join Manchester United. Conspiracy theoretics have noted that he has bald hair in the video and yet was spotted arriving at Manchester United's training ground, Carrington, this week with brown locks. Just when was this video made? Where is he being held? United's goalkeeping saga can at least deflect some of the attention away from Mounty and Hairgate. With David De Gea on his way, Andre Onana is still rumored to be Erik ten Hag's favourite number one, but Inter are holding out for £50 million. Entering the ferry as a cheaper option is Brighton's Robert Sanchez, who lost his place to Jason Steele at the end of the last season after reportedly falling out with Roberto De Zerbi. Sanchez is far better with his feet than De Gea, but then again, so are most Pagans. Spanish news outlets are adding Federico Valverde to the list of players who may or may not have caught the eyes of Jurgen Klopp. The Real Madrid and Uruguay star is said to have been of particular interest to Liverpool since last year. According to the news, last summer, the Reds put in £80 million to a £68 million bid that was soundly rejected by Florentino Perez, leaving the 24-year-old in Madrid for another year, despite his interest in moving on. Now, however, as their hunt ramps up for quality midfielders to complete their squad, Liverpool are apparently determined to make the move happen this time. So determined that they are planning a newer, better £90 million to £77 million bid to pray him away. This rumor has been circulating for the last few weeks. New life was breathed into it when El Nacional, the Catalan outlet that continues to make his link, has doubled down. They now say that because of their higher offer, the Reds are confident this will be enough to get things moving and make the transfer happen.